Today we're looking at the SmallRig's Film Riot collaboration multi-toolkit, available in black, green, and red. I'm using the red one here, partly because I'm a Film Riot fan and partly because I think it just looks cool. This comes in two versions, a 7 toolkit and a 10 toolkit. What I've got here is a 10 tool version, which is the most comprehensive multi-toolkit SmallRig has made to date. The difference is simple. The 10 toolkit adds a Phillips head plus a 1.5mm and 2mm Allen keys. You won't need those micro sizes every single day, but when you run into smaller fasteners or an unusual screws, having them ready means you won't get stuck or slowed down. In those moments, they can be a real lifesaver. If you don't need that level of coverage, SmallRig's 7 or 9 tool options and plenty from other brands are cheaper and easier to handle. The body is compact enough to fit in your pocket and solid enough to feel reliable, and it even has a lanyard hole so you can clip into your bag or belt for quick access. Now about the locking system, it works in 3 positions: closed, 90 degrees, and 180 degrees. But here's the part most people miss. The tools are split in 2 banks of 5, left and right. The lock engages the entire bank at once, not each tool individually. That means every single tool in that bank must be locked in one of those 3 positions. Even if one is halfway out, the whole bank won't lock, including the tool you're trying to use. So always double check the lock button, and the tactile click in your hand will tell you when the bank is securely locked. The 90-degree position also works like a T-handle, which helps in tighter spaces. However, because the 10 tool body is wider, extremely cramped spots can still be awkward. The smaller versions are easier to handle in that regard, though of course you give up some tool coverage. Inside, you'll find a multiple Allen keys, a Torx, a Phillips, and a flathead. And honestly, the flathead is the one you'll probably use the most for tripod plates, rig screws, and accessory mounts. I just wish it were a touch larger, because with the certain setups like an Edelkrone, it can feel too short to give you proper leverage. Both sides of the tool carry the Film Riot logo, which looks nice, but one would have been enough. If the second side had been turned into a magnetic screw holder, that would have been far more practical on set. Some competing multi-tools offer that, and it is a lifesaver for keeping tiny screws from disappearing. To use it, you press the release button and the tools in that bank swing out together. You pick the one you need and push the rest in the back, and then lock the bank in the positions. Once locked, it stays secure. I hadn't had it move or loosen while tightening or loosening screws. At about $39.99 USD at the time of the recording, it is definitely a little pricey for a multi-toolkit. But Film Riot were a big reason why I got into filmmaking back in the university, so for me, paying a little bit extra for this collaboration felt fine. And like I said earlier, I went with the red version, partly because of Film Riot and because I think it just looks great. Every filmmaker needs a reliable toolkit in their bag. Yes, some pieces of gear include their own Allen keys, but carrying them all separately is messy and inconvenient. And those loose keys are much easier to lose than a dedicated multi-toolkit. Having everything together in one compact kit is simply smarter and more practical choice. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.